Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where did I go? I used to be confident, energetic, and clear minded. And somewhere between becoming a wife and a mother, I'm just trying to survive. Most days, I'm exhausted and feel weak. And now that I'm 41, I have Hashimoto's, I'm insulin resistant, I suspect that I have PCOS and prediabetes. Your girl's out here struggling. Hi, I'm Lex, and welcome to the Cultivation Chronicles. I'm going to be sharing my journey about reclaiming my individuality outside of motherhood and marriage. And this is going to be through content of self-care, self-help, health, wellness, and lifestyle. Starting off with health. I'm 200 pounds. Actually, let me take that back. I'm over 200 pounds at 5 feet tall. I don't know how I got here, when I got here, and for how long I've been here. So I'm going to start with a small, simple routine of taking 10,000 steps a day for the first week. Then on the second week, I'm going to incorporate the 12-3-30 treadmill challenge. We'll see how that goes. If you're a woman and you feel like you've become lost in the roles that you carry, hopefully you can encourage me and I can be of encouragement to you and you'll walk along this journey with me. I don't know if you can see the date, but today is Monday, July 14th. Let's go ahead and weigh myself. Don't mind the grown out French tip. That's a story for another day. I need a new nail salon. And we are at 207 pounds. So I have an office job where I sit down about 75 to 80% of the time. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more creative on how I get my 10,000 steps a day in. So one of the things I'm going to do is kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to take the kids to the park and they have a nice loop around the playground area. So I figured if I can do this about 10 or 15 times, I can get in about 5,000 steps. So let me go ahead and get this workout in. All I wanna know is So what do you do when it's 93 degrees outside, it's 5 o'clock, and you only have 5,000 steps for the day? You walk in your basement and you watch vlogs.
We're ready for Essence Fest. Mama's going wild. Mama's outside. Where the kids at? Where the kids? I don't know no kids. I'm letting them on this week. You're wondering who that woman is in my thumbnail? I am too.
So last night I made big plans for me to take a nice walk on the waterfront for my lunch break today because my office is about 2 blocks away from a very nice area, but I didn't plan on it being 86 degrees today. So there was no way I was gonna do about a half an hour, 45-minute long walk in that weather because I'd be going back to the office nasty and stinky. So what I decided, because I am a commuter, when I got back to the parking garage, I would take a walk in here, which is actually working out pretty good because it's serving like a wind tunnel in the shade. So I'm planning on getting about 3,000 steps in here before I go home. Today is a much cooler day. It's only 80 degrees outside, so I'm taking advantage of that and getting a walk in on my lunch break while running some errands. I'm gonna swing by a couple stores possibly to try and find me a crossbody. I am a commuter, so when I go into the office on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm away from home for about 12 hours, if not longer. So I look like the bag lady. I have my laptop bag, my purse, and my lunch bag, and I was just getting sick of carrying everything, so I put everything down into one backpack. Now I'm thinking about getting a crossbody to leave at the office, so when I do my running around, I can throw all my personals in there. As y'all can tell now, I'm out of breath, so I'm gonna turn this camera off and get my steps in.
Even though she pays me no attention, all I wanna show is my affection. Lose myself inside her ebony. She ain't even checking me. Oh, yeah, it's cool, baby. A little something, something. Oh, baby. So we can give a little something.
So we are headed out for a ladies' night with my sister and my bestie. It's a little belated birthday get together. Lately, I've been liking to celebrate my birthday after my youngest because his birthday is exactly 7 days after mine. So we're not doing anything big, just super low key. Gonna go to a local pub bar where my cousin is doing a comedy set for his birthday as well, which was just a few days ago. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me.
Whoa, 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 yeah. Hey yo, Tim, man, this the jump off right here, man.
Shooting the mirror up myself.
3 days later.
When I tell you we had a time, we had a time. I try to record more content, but I was so into the moment, making memories with my girls. I was having a blast. Sad to say, sad to report, I didn't hit my 10,000 steps for the day. And that being because I wasn't thinking. It was a comedy show and it started at 8:30, which meant we were in our seats about 8. So that was my steps for the remainder of the showcase. But we did not stop after the comedy show. Immediately afterwards, there was karaoke. Your girl can't sing, but she is not afraid to get up there and make a fool of herself. I feel like that's what karaoke is all about. And sometimes, you know, karaoke can be taken a little too seriously. If you got the vocal cords, kudos to you. Big ups. But as far as me, I don't. But I'm not going to let that stop me from having a good time. So we did karaoke. Then afterwards, we left to go to another bar where we danced for about an hour or two, had a couple more drinks. So it was just a really good time. And so after the comedy show, I did end up getting another about 1,500 steps in. So if you count the evening in total, I did get my 10,000 steps for the day, but I didn't make it within that 24-hour time frame. And then the next day I did record, which was yesterday, Saturday. My family went to a festival and I definitely got my 10,000 steps in there. Oh, I'm lying. Yesterday was not Saturday. Yesterday was Sunday. Oh my gosh. I haven't recorded so long. So yeah, Saturday we went to a festival. The day after we went out and I got my steps for the day. Yesterday, that was another struggle day. I didn't even have 5,000 steps by 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, I was like at 4,800. It was too late and too dark to go walking outside or to go to the gym. So I just walked laps around the inside of my house. Previously, I would never have done that before. I just would have counted as a loss and I would chalked it up and I would have got ready for bed. But I'm trying to be more intentional about, you know, my health and my wellness. So while everyone else was laying down sleep, I was doing laps around the inside of the house, which wasn't too bad because I didn't get to do too much of social media on Sunday. So I was just, you know, doom scrolling while walking in the house. So I was able to get my 10,000 steps in. So that was good. But it is a new week. Both the kids are off at summer camp. So I am going to go to the gym this week because it's actually really hard for me to make it to the gym with the two little ones. So I am attempting to do the 12-3-30 challenge. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we're gonna see. I actually usually walk on an incline when I am on the treadmill, so I feel like that will be okay. It's the 3 miles per hour that I think is gonna get me, because honestly, when I've been doing my walking lately, it's just been at a much slower pace, just making sure I get my steps in. So for me to have to walk at the 3 miles per hour, I don't see that. But I did see another creator. She said she dropped her speed down to 2. It's Tiana. I think it's like Living with Tiana, or Tiana something. I'll link her channel below. But she was doing it, and the first day, I think she stopped at 10-minute break intervals. And then after that, she learned how to drop her speed down so she didn't have to stop. So I'm gonna try and do that, see if dropping down the speed to 2 works for me for not stopping. If not, if your girl got to take a break, your girl got to take a break.
Honeydew, sugar, chocolate, nothing, yeah. Since the weather, certain something, something. Flavor with a cocoa, pineapple, baby, act like you know.
Oh my gosh, I had to take a break at the 10-minute mark. I'm holding on for dear life. I'm not getting my steps counted because I'm not swinging my arms. But at this point, I don't even care. I'm just holding on for dear life. But I'm gonna take about a 60-second break and I'm gonna get back to it. When I tell you a girl's struggling, she's struggling. My heart rate is getting up to 170 plus. I'm gonna take a minute to recover, and then I'm gonna hop on here and then do this last 10 minutes. I just completed my last 10 minutes. 5 minutes in, I decided to knock the speed down to 2 because your girl was gonna pass out and I couldn't keep up. I'm real disappointed that I can't track my steps because I'm holding on to the handle. So next time, I think I'm probably gonna put my watch in my sock or something and attach it to my shoelaces or something, because currently my watch only says that I have 2,000 steps for the day, which the devil is a lie. We know that ain't true. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue to walk to get some more steps in for the day since I'm in a nice air-conditioned building. So I'm here, day 2 at the gym. I really don't know if I'm gonna make it. Just walking alone today, my butt and my thighs are throbbing. My feet and ankles are actually doing surprisingly well. I'm gonna give it to those New Balances. And then also special shout out to the Walmart Aria 5000s. Those are what I wore to work today. And they're the perfect, like, wide flat foot shoe. Like sometimes even in my Nikes, I feel like it's constricting my foot, and especially after a day of walking, my foot is swollen. But today in the Aria 5000s, my feet were completely comfortable. So low-key, I might have to get a couple other pairs of the colorways or whatever so I can coordinate my outfits. And to top it off, I'm wearing like the bell-bottom flare jeans, and the wide leg cargo jeans are also in style. So no one's really seeing your shoe, just like the tip of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stretch, and hopefully that will do me some justice before I get on this treadmill, and pray that I can make it through. I have a strong sense that I'm going to drop it down to 2 miles per hour very early on. I'm going to try to keep at the 12 incline, but I definitely know I will be taking my 10-minute increment breaks. Oh my gosh, so we made it through. So happy I went ahead and pushed through. Your girl couldn't make it to 3 though. Once I got to 2 miles per hour, I had to stop right there. That's as fast as I could go. So I did keep it at a 12 incline the whole time. I stopped after the first 10 minutes, but after that 1 minute break that I took, I didn't stop for the remaining 20. So proud of myself for that. I did drop my hands the last 5 minutes because, you know, the whole other time I was holding on for dear life. And I would drop my hands every now and then, but for the most part, your girl was holding on for dear life. Like, Yes, but anyways, I dropped my hands the last 5 minutes, and so I'm just glad I went ahead and pushed through. I wanted to put my watch like in my socks to count my steps. So I think this week we're not even going to pay attention to steps. We're just going to go off of the 12:3:30 or the wannabe 12:3:30. Cause oh my gosh, I had to hop back on here and tell y'all, your girl ran 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Y'all know I'm a commuter, and I almost missed the bus. And I seen it from afar, and I was like, girl, if you don't get this bus, it's gonna be another 15-20 minutes till the next one. So I was like, you know what, you got your gym clothes on, let's go. So I did it. It wasn't exactly a full run. It was more like a trot jog, but I'm gonna take it because that's much more than I could do in the past. Baby, when I tell you I used to try to do that before and my chest was burning and throat was on fire and I could not make it. So I'm seeing slight improvements already. Super duper proud of myself for pushing through. I wish I could have got a little bit more content for you guys inside the gym. But it is a gym through my property management of my office building. They have a gym in the building across the street, and it was pretty full, and it's a pretty small gym. So, you know, I'm still getting used to this whole vlogging and not caring what those around me may be thinking. But I will definitely try to get some footage of it next time because it's really nice inside. We are racing against the clock today. I am headed to do my 12:3:30, or my version of a 12:3:30 before I pick up the kids from summer camp. Thank goodness this workout is on a strict timeline because I only have 30 minutes. I barely have the minutes to do a 1-minute break at the 10-minute interval. So we'll see. I'm really going to try to push it to the 3 miles per hour today and also not take any breaks. I really need to get a walking pad for the house. They have a lot online, but there are very few that go up to the 12% incline. So I'm definitely going to look into that because the gym is quite a bit away from my house. It's about a 10-15 minute drive. Luckily, the soccer camp is about 5 minutes from this gym. So yeah, I'm gonna get in here, work it out, try to get as much footage as I can for you guys.
Only if it's blue, baby. Little something,
Can I just say shout out to your girl for being consistent. Here we are again in the gym. I think I found a hack of when I can come when this joint will be empty, because right now your girl has the space to herself. But right now my glutes are super sore, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some stretching in before I begin my walk. You guys, your girl is out here struggling. I'm out here, you know, just trying to do the right thing, trying to get my body in order. But some told me back. It will not. Life is not letting me be great. Life is lifing. Like, I had a nail in my tire this morning, which they couldn't patch the hole because it was too split or big or I don't know or whatever. But mind you, less than 2 months ago, I had another nail in my tire. So here I am at the gym on the opposite side of town. And this is my 4th time coming to this side of town because my daughter's in soccer practice over here. Then she forgot her water bottle. She calls me and says, I didn't pack it. I packed the water bottle. It just fell out of her backpack and was in the back seat of the car. So then I had to come back out here again to pick her up. Now I'm back here at the gym. Yeah, so I'm proud of myself. I'm committed. I'm here. I'm showing up. On top of that, I'm over here trying to create content, trying to be a content creator, not letting the imposter syndrome and my intrusive thoughts sink in. Pray for your girl. We're here. We're here. We're here with a positive attitude. Where we at? We had Planet Fitness. What say? Thumbs up. So I just got done with my version of the 12-3-30, but I'm really proud of myself this time. Your girl went 20 minutes at the 12% incline at the 3 miles per hour speed. I thought I was going to be able to just drop it to 2 miles per hour and not stop, but I don't know who I was playing with. I ended up stopping for 1 minute. I'm mad because the machine, it does not have a pause button, so it kind of stopped all the way and reset, and then I went ahead and restarted again at the 2 miles per hour. But around 3-4 minutes, I felt like I was taking it too easy on myself. So at 5 minutes, I pushed the speed back up to 3 miles per hour. So overall, I did 25 out of the 30 minutes at 3 miles per hour with a 1 minute stop at the 20-minute mark. So super proud of myself. Yay! Pardon my appearance. I've been out in the yard for almost 3 hours now. But I need to close out this vlog. Unfortunately, I did not get to the gym yesterday to do the 12-3-30. I might make it to the gym later on this evening to do the 12-3-30 for today, but your girl is tired. I have bamboo and I have huge blackberry bushes that have been taking over. So my husband and I have been tackling that for the past 3 hours, and I am tired. I need a shower. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to get up to the gym later on today, but I did order a walking pad from Amazon. I was able to find one that does have the 12% incline at 3 miles per hour, and I think it was for like $120. So that's not going to arrive until Friday. I'm going to continue to focus on doing, sorry, my neighbor's car. I'm going to continue to focus on doing the 10,000 steps a day. If I can make it to the gym from now to then, that would be great. If not, like I said, I'm going to focus on the 10,000 steps. But what can get real disheartening when you are on a weight loss journey, such as someone like myself who has insulin resistance and autoimmune disease. I have Hashimoto's, so it's a autoimmune that feels like something's wrong with your thyroid. So there's like hormonal imbalances with that. And then I also feel like I have PCOS. I've never been formally diagnosed, but I do have irregular periods. I have hair on my neck, chin. I have a happy trail like men do. I have like the estrogen and testosterone imbalances, things going on. So it's really disheartening when you exercise for 2 weeks, you do the 10,000 steps, you do the 12-3-30 challenge, and you actually gain 0.2 pounds. I will say I didn't change much of my diet. I continue to pretty much eat the same. I eat pretty good meals, but I do have my cheats here and there. The one thing I was mindful of is adding more protein. So I did have some protein shakes and protein yogurts. But I just feel like, how do you gain 0.2 pounds? Like, I couldn't get like 1 pound or 2 pounds for all this effort that I put in for the past 2 weeks. So I'm not going to let that discourage me. I'm going to keep going on this journey. I'm going to continue to vlog. Next week it'll probably be about something else rather than weight loss, although I'm going to continue to be on my weight loss journey. But the main focus of this channel, like I said, is the Cultivation Chronicles, and it's about me reclaiming my individuality outside of motherhood and marriage. So that entails a lot of different things, and if you feel like that's something you're interested in, there's things that you need to reclaim on your journey, I'd be happy if you share those down with me to encourage me and make me feel like I'm not alone on this path. But until next time, talk to you later. Bye.